Good.
Hi, I'm Jim Murphy. I'm at NDSU Wellness Center, and I'm going to lead you in a yoga class. Normally, you guys would be here with me, but I hope you can just follow along at home. If there's anything that you don't want to do, it's fine to just skip it. If you need to modify a pose to make it appropriate for you, that's just fine. Basically, don't move your body beyond its normal range of motion, and if something hurts, don't do it. Okay? The main emphasis of the practice is your breath. We're going to use our breath to start to open up the body and just quiet the mind. So we'll start out in a seated position, with your sits bones firmly rooted. Sit up nice and tall and just rest your hands on top of your knees. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Let your shoulders come away from your ears. Draw the belly in. Now I want you to start to breathe through your nose. We're going to add just a slight constriction to the back of the throat, which creates an audible aspiration. So it's sort of like the sound of the ocean or Darth Vader breath. The inhalation and the exhalation are exactly equal. We're using the full capacity of our lungs. So just take a moment to arrive. You've got clear and calm and centered. Go ahead and bring your hands to heart center. You're going to press your thumbs against your sternum, and we're going to chant Om one time. So it's A-U-M. We extend the M sound. So big inhale. Om. Hands, open your eyes. Inhale, bring your arms up over your head. Bring your palms together, look up at your thumbs, draw the belly in. On an exhale, hinge forward, extending your arms in front of you. Eyes stay open, soft gaze at the tip of the nose. Big full breath. Inhale, look up. We're going to walk our hands to the left side, reach out through the right fingertips, and exhale down. See if you can release in the outside of that right hip. Inhale, look up. We'll come all the way over to the right side. Reach out through the left fingertips and exhale down. Inhale, look up. Come back to center. Just take a couple more breaths here. Start to walk your hands in, roll up the spine, nice and slow. Go ahead and bring your shoulders up and back and down. Okay, so switch your feet. If you have one foot on top, bring the other around. Inhale, bring the arms up again. Take one more big inhale, and then again, exhale, come forward. Soft gaze at the tip of the nose. Big full breath. Inhale, look up. Bring your hands over to the right side. Reach out through the left fingertips. Exhale down. Inhale, look up. Come all the way over to the left side. Reach out through the right fingertips. And exhale down. Back to center. Take a couple more breaths here. On an inhale, walk the hands in, roll up again. Once you come up, take your shoulders up and down again. So switch the feet one more time. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands behind the back. You can bind them together or just place the palms on the floor. Straighten the arms, lift the chest, take the head back. Look up in between your eyebrows. Open the front of the chest, big full breath here. On an exhale, come into a forward bend. Raise your arms behind you or just grab your elbows. Inhale, come up. Take your left hand on top of your right knee. Place your right hand on the mat behind you. Twist and look back over your right shoulder. You're going to get taller on the inhale. Deepen the twist on the exhale. And line your chin up with the right shoulder. Go ahead, release. We'll switch sides. Right hand on top of the left knee. Left hand comes behind you. Twist. Look back over the left shoulder. Big full breath. You should be warming up the body with your breath. Come back to center. Come to your hands and knees. Check your alignment. You want to have your shoulders right over your wrists and your hips right over your knees. Spine is neutral. Belly's drawn in. Think of extending the crown of your head towards the screen and your shoulders come away from your ears. Now, without moving your hips forward or back, just slide your hands forward. Take your forehead to the floor. You're creating a straight line from your wrists all the way up to your tailbone, and you're going for a flat upper back, releasing in the shoulders. Push down into the right hand, move your hips slightly to the left. See if you can get that right shoulder to release. Come back to neutral, and then push down into the left hand. Take our hips slightly to the right side. Let that left shoulder. Come back to center. Just sink the heart a little more. If you want to put your chin on the floor, draw the belly in. Go ahead, come back up, hands and knees. You're going to take your knees a little wider than the ribs. Bring your big toes together. Take your hips back on top of your heels. Take your forehead to the floor and extend your arms in front of you. So this is called child's pose, Balasana. Big full breath, soft gaze at the tip of the nose. Inhale, come back up to hands and knees. Shoulders right over the wrists, hips right over the knees. Now, curl the toes under, and we're going to come up into downward facing dog. The upper back is flat. Just let your head hang down in between your arms. The arms are straight. Begin to straighten the legs, lowering the heels towards the floor. Gazes up towards the knees. On an exhale, look up in between your hands. On an inhale, walk or jump forward. Feet together. Look up to a flat back. Exhale, nose to knees. Inhale, circle the arms up, all the way over the head. Exhale. Samastitihi. Okay, so we're going to do a number of sun salutations. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, come into a forward bend, touch the nose to the knees. Inhale, look up to a flat back. Exhale, jump back, chaturanga, or just come to your belly. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths in down dog. 1, 2, big full breath. 3, 4, 5. Stop it. Jump forward. Look up to a flat back. Exhale, nose to knees. Inhale, circle your arms over your head. Exhale, samastitihi. Yekam inhale. Synchronize the movement with the breath. Devaya, exhale, nose to knees. Trini, inhale, look up. Tritari, chaturanga, elbows tucked in. Inhale to up dog, only hands on top of the feet touch. Exhale, downward facing dog. If down dog is too much for you, just come into child's pose and rest here instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop it. Inhale, jump forward, look up to a flat back. Exhale, nose to knees. Inhale, circle the arms up over the head. Exhale, samastitihi. So one more like that. Yekam inhale. Devaya, exhale, nose to knees. Trini, inhale, up to a flat back. Tritari, exhale. Hancha, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop. Inhale. Up. Ashta. Exhale. Nose to knees. Now up. Inhale. Circle the arms up. Exhale. Samastitihi. Surya Namaskar B. Bend the knees. Circle the arms up. Utkatasana. Exhale. Come into a forward bend. Inhale. Look up. Jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Bring your right leg forward, deep bend in the right knee, circle the arms up, warrior pose. Exhale down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Bring your left leg forward, deep bend in the left knee, circle the arms up, warrior pose. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Downward facing dog or child's pose. 5 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Panshodasha, jump forward, look up. Exhale, nose to knees. Bend the knees, circle the arms up. Utkatasana. Exhale, samastitihi. Again, yank them inhale. Duvet, exhale. Trini, inhale. Tritara, exhale. Hansha, inhale, up dog. Exhale to down dog. Right leg comes forward again. Circle the arms up. Warrior pose. Exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Bring your left leg forward. Circle the arms up. Warrior pose. Exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Downward facing dog. 5 equals. One. Two. Three. 4. 5. On shoulder shot. Inhale. Up. Shoulder shot. Exhale. Side shot. Bend the knees. Circle the arms up. Exhale. Samastiti. So we're going to do that one more time. Yank them inhale. Duvet. Exhale. Forward bend. Trini. Look up to a flat back. Trivatari. Jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, bring the right leg forward, circle the arms up. Virabhadrasana. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Bring the left leg forward. Inhale, circle the arms up. Warrior pose. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. Hand shoulder shot. Jump forward, look up. Shoulder shot. Exhale. Nose to knees. Samatana shot. Bend the knees. Circle the arms. Exhale. Samastiti. Jump your feet hip distance apart. And hinge forward. Grab the big toes with 2 fingers. Or the ankles or the shins. Inhale. Look up. Now, pull yourself down into a deep forward bend. Push into the feet, lift the hips, draw the belly out of the way. Soft gaze at the tip of the nose. Try and move the nose right down in between the knees. Inhale, look up to a flat back. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Jump back to Samastiti. So we're going to step out wide to the right side, extending the arms. Point your feet towards the right side. Bring the right hand down to the ankle or the shin. Take the left hand up. Coming into triangle pose, Utthita Trikonasana. Move your hips forward. Take the torso back. Both legs are straight. Big full breath. Inhale, just float it up, shift the position of the feet, come down on the left side and take the right hand up. Inhale, come all the way up. Extend the arms. You're going to turn to the right side. Take a really deep bend in the right knee. You can just rest your elbow on that right knee. Bring your left hand to your hip behind you and look back over the left shoulder. Feel how that opens the chest? Now keep the chest open. You can bring the arm up and over. Create a straight line from the fingertips all the way to the outside edge of the left foot. Steady gaze up at the left hand. Utthita Parsva Konasana, intense side angle stretch. Inhale, come back up. Extend your arms again. Try it on the other side. Deep bend in the left knee. Try and bring that left thigh almost parallel to the floor. Bring your right hand to your right hip behind you. Look back, opening the chest. And if you want to, you can bring the right arm up and over. Feel like you're drawing energy up through your legs, through your torso, and extending it out into space through the fingertips. Big full breath. Inhale, come all the way up. Extend the arms. So we'll turn towards the left side. Towards the right side. You're going to take your left shoulder over your right knee. Bring your hands into prayer position, twist, and look up over the right shoulder. Now move the hips forward a little bit. You can curl the left toes under and straighten the left leg behind you. Or you can keep it down, either way. Just twist deeply and look up over the right shoulder. Inhale, come all the way up. Extend the arms. Try it on the other side. Come down on your right knee. Take your right shoulder over your left knee. Bring your hands into prayer position. Push into that right elbow. Twist. Move the hips forward. Stay right there, or you can curl the toes under and straighten the leg behind you. Inhale, come all the way up. Turn back to the side. Come to the top of your mat. Samstitihi. Let's just do a vinyasa. Ekam inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale. Tritara, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Jump forward, up to a flat back. Exhale, nose to knees. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, samstitihi. So I'm going to bring my hands together behind my back into reverse prayer position, or you can take them and just grab your elbows. Either one is fine. And I'm going to step out with the right leg. Square the hips, inhale, look up. Exhale, come into a forward bend over that straight right leg. Touching your nose to your knee. Going back on the right hip, moving forward with the left hip. Trying to touch your chin to your shin. Lifting the elbows and pressing the palms together. Inhale, come all the way up. We'll just pivot to the left side. Take an extra breath here. Press the hands up in between the shoulders. Open the heart and the throat. Exhale. Come down. With that straight left leg. Pull the left hip back. Move the right hip forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Turn back to the side. And release your arms. Come to the top of your mat. Samstitihi. So, Ekam inhale. Duvet, exhale. Trini, inhale, look up. Tritari, jump down. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. From down dog, I want you to bring your right leg forward. We're going to come up into warrior pose. Okay, so deep bend in the right knee. Shoulders and hips are square to the front. If you can, bring your palms together. Then you're going to push firmly through the outside edge of the left foot behind you. The deeper you bend the right knee, the stronger a pull you're going to feel on the outside of that left hip. So try and keep your gaze right up on your hands on an inhale. We're going to straighten the right leg. Pivot all the way to the left side. Then come down facing the opposite direction with a deep bend in the left knee. Big full breath here. On an exhale, bring hands to heart center. Open the hips to the right side. Extend the arms out. Gaze out over the left fingertips. Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Pivot towards the right side. Come down with a deep bend in the right knee. Steady gaze out over the right fingertips. Exhale down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. From down dog, we're going to jump through. Come into seated pose. Okay, so extend your left leg and cradle the right leg up. Draw the shin up towards the chest. Sit up tall, soft gaze at the nose. Make sure you're not straining that right knee joint. We're trying to open up the hip. Soft gaze at the nose, big full breath. On an exhale, let's cross the right knee over the left. Press the thighs together, settle the hips to the floor. Now sit up tall, pull the left toes back, draw the belly in, hinge forward, and grab the left foot. You're going to really feel this in your left hamstring. Good, go ahead, release. So these transitions are all optional. You could just switch sides, or you could lift yourself up, or you can lift yourself up and jump back to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. And then jump through again. So we're just trying to build core strength. Extend the right leg, draw the left shin up towards the chest. Soft gaze at the nose, stay strong through the extended right leg. Big full breath, make sure you're not straining the knee joint. Good, on an exhale, cross the left knee over the right. Press the thighs together, settle the hips. Sit up tall, draw the right toes back, pull the belly in, and then hinge forward. Your right hamstring is going to have a little message for you. Good, go ahead, release. Lift yourself up. Jump back. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Come through into seated. Again, all of those things are just totally optional. Okay, so we're going to extend the left leg. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Come into a forward bend. Janu Shirshasana. Inhale, go ahead and look up. Just try and lift yourself up. Just do a little lift. You can leave your feet on the ground and just lift your hips too, okay? So extend the right leg, bring the left leg to the inside. Stand your heart and your torso out over that right thigh. Come into a deep forward bend. Big, full, smooth breath through the nose with sound. Go ahead, release. Jump back. If you want to, stay there if you want to. It's totally up to you. So come through. Left leg is going to be extendable. Draw the right heel in. So you can just stabilize yourself with your left hand to the outside of the left hip and hug the right knee. This may be your pose. If you're a little more open, you want to take the right shoulder in front of the shin, bind the hands together, and then come into a deep forward bend. Take your forehead down to meet the left shin. Good. Go ahead, release. Jump it back if you feel like it, or not. It's all good. So extend the right leg and just stabilize yourself with the right hand to the outside of the hip and hug the left knee. This is really good right here. No need to go further. If you want to, you can take the shoulder in front of the shin, bind the hands, and then take the forehead down to meet the right shin. Inhale, go ahead and look up. Jump it back. We'll come into Marichyasana C position. So we're going to extend the left leg, draw the right heel in. You can just take your left hand, arm, and hug the right knee. Take your right hand and place it on the mat behind you, twist, and look back over the right shoulder. If you want to go further, you can take the shoulder all the way over. So just kind of come into a deep twist. Big full breath. Good. Go ahead, release. Try it on the other side. Right leg extended, left heel drawn in. You could just hug the left knee with the right hand, stabilize with the left hand behind you, or you can take the shoulder all the way over. Get taller on the inhale, deepen the twist on the exhale. Should feel your ribs pressing against the inside of the left thigh. Go ahead, release, jump back. Inhale to up dog, exhale to down dog. Come through, we'll take Navasana. Boat pose, 1, 2, you can leave your legs down too, this is just fine. 3, 4, 5, hands to the floor, cross the ankles, lift up. Number 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, take it up again. Number 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jump back, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Jump through, come into seated. So we're just going to take a comfortable cross-legged seated position. You can take lotus if you have it, it doesn't matter. We're going to balance on our hips. Hug our knees towards our chest. Okay? Okay, now you have to do this one like you mean it or you're going to get stuck. Okay? And tell your roommates or your cat to get out of the way here. Okay? So we're going to exhale back, then inhale up, turning slightly to the right side. Rolling up and down in synchronization with the breath. 9 times up and down towards a full circle. Go for it, rock and roll. Don't hit the coffee table. Okay, come back to center. Hands on either side of the hips. Lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just roll forward, tuck your elbows in, kick the legs out. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Come through into seated again. So we'll take Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. The feet come together, we're going to open them up like the pages of a book. Take your thumbs just under the ball of the foot and twist them open. Now pull on your hands. That's going to draw the pelvis forward and straighten the chest. Tuck your elbows in right near the front points of the hips. Hinge forward without dropping your head. Just extend your heart and your chin forward. Soft gaze at the tip of the nose. Big full breath there. Good. Inhale. Come back up. Again, pull on your hands to straighten the spine. This time, draw the belly in really firmly. We're going to round in the upper and lower back. Take your forehead to the floor or to the toes. Inhale. Go ahead and come up. Grab your big toe with 2 fingers. We're going to pop up into a balance. Spread the legs wide, open the heart, open the throat, look straight up. Big full breath here. On an exhale, roll back. Probably some of you already did. Take your hips high over the shoulders. Gaze is at the belly button. Exhale all the air out. On an inhale, roll back up into the balance, maybe next week, okay? You're gonna come down with straight legs. Try not to break the floor. Okay, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Jump through and lie down on your mat. So I'm going to turn a little bit to the side here. Place your left hand on top of your left thigh. Grab a hold of the right big toe. Extend that right leg up. And then do a little sit up. Try and touch your chin to your shin. Try to keep both legs straight. Supta Padangusthasana. Reclining hand to big toe posture. Inhale, bring the head down. Exhale, take the right leg out to the side. Try not to let the left hip come up when you do this. Inhale, bring the leg back up. Touch the chin to the shin one more time. Inhale, the head comes back down. Go ahead, release the leg. So right hand on top of the right thigh. Grab a hold of the left big toe. Straighten it up. Do a little sit up. Try to touch the chin to the shin. Inhale, bring the head back down. Exhale, take the left leg out to the side. Try not to let the right hip come up. Inhale, come back up. Touch the chin to the shin one more time. Inhale, the head comes down. Go ahead, release the leg. You can do a little backward somersault here. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Come through and lie down again. We'll just do a couple of back bends here. Bend your knees, point them straight up towards the sky. The heels are resting right near your hips. So you can leave your hands flat, or you can grab your ankles. I'm going to roll my shoulders under and start to lift the hips up, and then really push into the feet. Get the hips up towards the sky. At the same time, you're trying to release between the shoulders and bring your sternum up to meet your chin. Soft gaze at the tip of the nose. Big breath. Good. Go ahead and come back down. So we'll try that one more time. If you want to do a full back bend, you can just reverse your hands on either side of your head to come up, or you can just repeat the modified bridge posture we just did. 5 big deep breaths. Good. Go ahead, release. Hug your knees towards your chest. Just roll them in little circles. And when you're ready, roll up to seated. Extend your legs straight in front of you. And very deliberately and gently ease your way back into the forward bend. Paschimottanasana. Think of extending your rib cage out over the thighs. Pulling the toes back. Come as far as you can and then go ahead and start to round in the upper back. If you can, just let the upper back release. Let your forehead come down towards the shins. Go ahead, release. Slide back down on your mat. So we're going to press the palms firm into the mat. Lift the hips up high. Come up into shoulder stay. Hands are at the low back. Hips are high over the shoulders. Legs are up straight. Gaze is at the belly button. If this is too much for you, it's fine to just take your legs up and leave your hips on the ground too. Okay? On an exhale, keep the hips up high. Bring the legs over towards the back of the room. Point the toes. Bind the hands together behind you. Coming into cloud posture. Just release your hands behind you. Start to roll down the spine, nice and slow. You can bend the knees. Bring the soles of the feet to rest on the floor right near your hips. So the knees are pointing up. On an inhale, take the left leg up. You're going to cross the left knee over the right. There's no gap between the knees or the thighs. Reach up with your right hand. Pull that left knee down so the left hip comes up off the ground. And then extend the left arm out behind you. Turn the head over and look out over that upturned left palm. Big full breath. Just release any tension in the body on the out breath. Inhale, draw the legs back up again. So just switch sides. We're going to cross the right knee over the left. Reach up with the left hand, pull the right knee all the way down so the hip comes up, and then extend the right arm out behind you. Turn your head over and line your chin up with that right shoulder. Inhale, draw the legs back up to center, uncross them. Keep the knees bent, draw them towards the chest. You take the knees wide and just point the feet straight up into the air. Grab the arch of the foot. Draw the knees down to the outside of the rib cage. Just open up the inner groin, open up the hips. Try to keep the back supported. Go ahead, release. Let's come back up to seated. Okay, so we're just going to come into a comfortable cross-legged seated position. Whatever's good for you. Your sit bones are firmly rooted. I want you to feel like you're lengthening through the crown of the head. Okay, the front of the chest is open. Bring the arms behind the back. Grab the elbows. Inhale, look up. Exhale, we'll fold forward into a forward bend. Eyes stay open. Soft gaze at the tip of the nose. Really big full breath here. Trying to concentrate energy in the body. Inhale, come back up. Place the back of the wrist on top of the knees. Thumb and forefinger come together. Sit up tall. Soft gaze down the tip of the nose. Continue with the big, full, deep breathing. Go ahead and release your hands on either side of your hips. We're going to lift ourselves up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. From down dog, I want you to turn around and lie back for Shavasana. Okay, so lie on your back. You're going to bring your legs as wide apart as your mat. Just let your ankles turn to the outside. Let your feet flop out, releasing any tension in the inner thighs. Your arms are just slightly out from the side of the body with the palms facing up. Roll your shoulders under a little bit and see if you can lengthen the back of your neck. Go ahead and close your eyes. Release the Ujjayi breathing and just totally relax. Let the practice go. Slowly bring your awareness back into your body. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Reach your arms over your head and stretch the length of your body. Roll over onto your right side. Take a couple of deep breaths there. When you feel ready, go ahead and push yourself up into a seated position. Facing me, and bring your hands to heart center. So we're going to close the class by chanting Om again 3 times. So you're going to press your hands together, press your thumbs against your sternum. It's A, U, and M. As you extend the M sound, you'll feel a resonance in your sinus cavity and in your chest. So you're just turning yourself into a big, giant tuning fork. So take a big inhale. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Namaste. So the sun salutations that we did at the beginning are really important. It synchronizes the breath with your movement. And as you memorize them, it moves your body in its entire range of motion. So really just doing sun salutations in and of itself is a complete workout on its own. So if you just did, 5 of the Surya Namaskara A and 5 of Surya Namaskara B, and then came down and just seated and just sat and did some breathing for a little bit and then took a short Shavasana, that whole sequence would have tremendous benefit for you and would only probably take about 15 to 20 minutes or something like that. Okay? So the great thing about yoga is that it establishes that meditative aspect through the breath. So while you're doing these body movements and this deep breathing, you're not really able to be having any regrets about the past or worries about the future. You're really like right where you are, concentrating on your breath. So it's great at alleviating any fears you might have. So it's the great conqueror of fear. So stay safe, have fun, wash your hands. I hope to see you back here soon.
Thank you all for joining us. Stay tuned for Yoga Sculpt tomorrow with Sky, and then Thursday we'll have Claire here with Sabit again, and then Friday Yoga with Allison. So thanks, Jim, for teaching, and like Jim said, stay safe and wash your hands, everybody.